Hi, and welcome to Cloudsania, a DevOps automation platform. Okay, so what's the dream of Cloudsania? Right, all started 2 years ago. Right, I had two things to work on basically at the time. I started my, first product was an edutech system, and we had a challenge. Right, that challenge was being able to deploy our solution adequately. Right, and we had an issue. We had no cloud experts in the team. We're just front end, back end engineers, and the cost of hiring a DevOps person for a very lean startup was was really a lot. And we're looking to deploy the adequate way, the standard way, following best practice measures. So I took on the responsibility as the lead of the engineering team, and I started working out something, right? But in order to deliver the best, I started taking up trainings on AWS, certifications, how to build resilient application, data intensive application. Then I kept going deeper and started using those concepts to set up the infrastructure and the resources needed for Cloudsania. So I was able to do that, and we still have the product in production up till now, and we were able to save cost while at it. Like we were able to we were burning around $150-$200 every month, which was actually fair for a solution that that we know that had a lot of users that were visiting the platform. So that actually gave me some confidence in what I did. So I went for that. I had another responsibility too, to build a monitoring tool, right? And I had to use the Lambda serverless, and also to use status page, one of the pages, one of the tools on Jira, and Grafana, right? And one of the tasks I was swallowed when I was my current 9 to 5. So it was a lot of, oh, how do you go about this? Because of I already had the experience, building or deploying on AWS, it was easy to pick on. So with that, I got more excited, and the interest into cloud or DevOps related tasks, just became more exciting. So the more I went, the further I go, and the deeper I went. So at the point where I was able to successfully set up that platform, and also set up the monitoring tool using the tools that I mentioned, I just had an idea, right, at some point during my quiet time, and it was how do you come up with all of these concepts, right? Come up with all of this. You have automated this. How do we make this reusable, right? How do you make this available to startups that probably face the same challenges that I faced, right? People that couldn't hire maybe an expert in the field, or probably they didn't even have the right amount, because cost is like a major thing when building a startup. So how do we give them this solution, standard measure, best practice measures, protect them as much as possible, secure them as much as possible, being able to solve scalability issue, availability issue, a lot of things, right? How do you give them this at a very minimal cost? How do they have access to this? And that was how Cloudsania was better. So the ability to automate all of these processes, being able to create a bundle, sort of, create a con stack, right? It's one of our concepts within the Cloudsania platform. Being able to have configured stacks, maybe configure the EC2, the ECS, make it a bundle. So when a startup comes, they just, I want to use this, they deploy it in less than 20 minutes. Those resources are set up in their cloud provider space, and they can start interacting with it, and they don't have to be sorry with all of the, oh, do I have the right cloud knowledge, or do I need to hire a DevOps person to do this? And in less than 20 minutes, they have everything running, adequately running, and they can start, they can focus more on the business, which is being able to penetrate, or being able to get the users that they need. So that was the concept, or the dream behind Cloudsania. And so far it's been an amazing journey, because there's so much to learn, and we have quite a lot of experts in the field. We have certified people that are cloud security experts, certified in AWS, GCP, Azure. So it makes it easy because they understand what this cloud provider needs, right? So they bring it down, we automate it and make it as a bundle for the users to use, right? Yeah. So what's the vision behind Cloudsania, right? The vision behind Cloudsania is to be like the most trusted cloud service provider, right? Like the world leading cloud service provider, being able to solve the problems of users, right, in an innovative, easy, simplified, and reliable way. What's the mission of Cloudsania? So Cloudsania is coined out from two words, the Cloudsania, right? And Sania is a Russian word, right? It's called Sanya, right? Which means the protector of the people. So based on the mission of what we want to do, being able to help businesses have, secure, help them manage, help them deploy, help them even automate their processes, right? So Cloudsania is the protector of the people in the cloud in terms of every of their developer operations, being able to monitor, scale, automate, secure, and give everything that they would need for a DevOps perspective, right? And our vision is to be the world leading cloud service platform where every of our cloud customer needs are met in terms of being able to deploy, manage, automate, observe, and monitor, right? So it's a central platform where you can integrate any of your services. You can integrate your Slack, you can integrate your Jira, you can integrate or connect to your cloud provider, AWS or GCP. You can do everything. It's like a central platform where we aggregate all of these things, these tools that you need. You can monitor, you can connect to your Grafana tool, you can do observability, and so that platform where everything that you need is within a central unit, which makes it easier for you to manage. It makes it easier for you to also get insight in terms of okay, what's going on, maybe some things are going on in terms of metrics, alarms, and all of that, right? So the future, right, just like I've said, is that Cloudsania is that world leading platform where every cloud need of a organization, a user, an individual, and a developer is met, right? Anything that you want, you can get it. You can easily integrate. Probably from your Slack, you can just probably deploy a solution from your Slack, or you have some security issues. Cloudsania points them out for you, and you can immediately fix those cloud issues. And maybe a DDoS attack, for instance, or SQL injection attack, for instance, Cloudsania can easily, give you a scan of how your infrastructure is doing and help you just, solve that issue, using underlying technologies under the hood. You don't have to be, concerned or aware or bothered or, okay, what is the cloud knowledge required to solve this problem? All you just need is that Cloudsania, have all these configurations done already, and we just a plug or a click of a button is definitely solving one problem or the other that you need. So at the end of the day, you would be at ease. At the end of the day, you'll be more confident that you don't have to worry about something. If you need visibility into anything, you can interact with us through the CLI. You can interact with us with the dashboard. You can interact with us through other productivity tool, right? And you can also, what amazing thing about Cloudsania is the ability to even set up a call with an in-house expert, right? That's like mind-blowing, right? So you want to schedule a call, probably you have an infrastructure issue or architectural issue. You need to quickly set up this infrastructure, or you need a system design review. based on the business that you are trying to deploy out to the market. You can come to the platform, schedule a meeting, and trust me, an in-house DevOps or an in-house cloud security architect and engineer that are experts in the field will be ready to jump on the call, and all of this information can be managed or will be managed from the platform, but from the recording of the call to the document of the call, and the processes it will definitely give you like a system architectural document which breaks down the problem that you're trying to solve. So it is everything and anything that you need in the cloud, right? That's like the vision, being able to connect to multiple adapters, your AWS, your GCP, your Azure, your DigitalOcean, your Namecheap, and everything can be managed right within the platform. You can have one environment in AWS, maybe a dev environment, for instance. You can have the production in GCP, right? Maybe due to credit availability. You can have the other one, maybe you're trying to save costs in a VPS bare metal server in Namecheap, right? But the goal is, at the end of the day, when you come to Cloudsania, everything is captured. We're giving you details, we're giving you, proper visibility, notifications, also a platform for you to even learn. You will learn a lot, right? We'll set up conferences, set up events, whereby we start training, the next generation to understand, what the cloud is about, and also the new trend of AI, which is one of the technologies we'll be introducing under the hood. So that's fascinating much. Thank you.
At Cloudsania, we specialize in cloud automation and management. Our services are tailored to support your infrastructure, security, and operational needs at little to no cost. Our services include automated deployment, which has been set up in your pre-configured environment, and it suits all your needs no matter who you are, whether you're a novice, a developer, or an expert already. Maybe you need a professional, you don't have time to do the old DevOps thing. We are here to suit your need and provide everything that you need. Even more so, we have the monitoring and security scan that helps you to ensure that you have real-time updates on what your environment is saying and what you need to do per time. Also, you can actually schedule calls with our experts in case you need more insight into what you need to do and how you need to set up your environment. All this has been made easy for you by Cloudsania. Isn't this amazing? And even more, even our team, we have talented hands to ensure that all your needs are met per time, from engineering to operations to growth. What more do you need? Cloudsania has everything. And with over 20 years of experience, come on, what more can Cloudsania give you? Come on, Cloudsania is the place for you to be. At Cloudsania, we ensure that all your cloud needs are met, and we ensure that we give you the best of quality in terms of automation, deployment, security, and every other thing that comes with it. So join us today at Cloudsania and receive the best of services.
In a fast-paced world, where high demand and cutting-edge solution, at Cloudsania we're positioned to solve some of the major problems that we have seen that businesses go through, in deploying their operations. A few of them is access, speed, cost efficiency, knowledge gap, security compliance. I've been able to do this by providing a platform that gives you access to multiple cloud services, including also speed by ensuring that what would rather take much time by engaging a DevOps engineer, we automated this system while ensuring that our security is also in place and enterprise-grade security tailored to businesses, also being compliant to regulations around the cloud space. These are the things that makes us very unique. This is the reason why we have brought the solution to you to solve this challenge.